Hello Internetians, my name is Josh, aka Ultra Player, welcoming you to week 4 of the MLP. I am the coach of your New York Metagross, who are currently 1-2. Last week we did come up with a loss against the Orlando Magikarps and Coach Kip up after a very unfortunate time. But moving on, we have our battle this week versus Glasswings and the Chelseel. We've battled him in the past. He's been on the channel, or he hasn't been on the channel, but we battled him on the channel before. Can't remember who he was. I think he was Greninja. He brought Greninja and had to skip the battle. Basically, he destroyed my life. So we have to fight him this week, which is not fun because he has a scary team. Let's take a look at his team, shall we? He has a Latias, Dragon Psychic, very good typing, resist fighting, resist. I hate having my glasses like this. Eventually I'm gonna get a new screen. I don't even have my new mouse. That sucks. I'll have a new mouse in some future videos, so you don't see me constantly reaching for my click pad on my laptop. Anyway, Latias, Dragon Psychic, very bulky, very good Mon, 110 base speed, can run stuff like Calm Mind, has access to Healing Wish. I'm dying. Psyshock, Draco Meteor, Dragon Pulse, Psychic. Coverage moves, you got stuff like Ice Beam, Thunderbolt, runs Hidden Power Fire, can run Shadow Ball, has access to T-Wave, Roost, it can be Defog, all kind of stuff, and just all around just very annoying to deal with. Does lose that to Clefable 1v1 though, unless it's Calm Mind, depending on what my set is. But we prepped for that, handled that. Sylveon! Whew! Sylveon! Oh, one day I will use you, you beautiful little creature, but until then, I have to be on the receiving end of your potential Specs Hyper Voice, your defensive Hyper Voice with Wish, Protect, and Heal Bell, your Calm Mind boosting Hyper Voice, your HP Fire, your HP Ground, Rock, Fighting, whatever you like, Shadow Ball, Psyshock. Fairy type, very slow, however, very specially bulky, has decent attack, and that Pixelite Hyper Voice is just a nuisance to switch into. Nidoking. Let's talk about threats for a second. Nidoking is a very big threat that's very just hard to switch into in general. I've used it before a little bit. I like the Nidos, they're very good. Don't like being on the receiving end of them. He has the coverage to take on everything on my team, can run physical with stuff like Earthquake, Poison Jab, Ice Punch, or all elemental punches, Sucker Punch, Mega Horn. Special side, its move pool is damn near infinite. Shadow Ball, Ice Beam, Fire Blast, Thunderbolt, Dual Stab, whatever you need it has. Decent speed, not overwhelming. A lot of things we have outspeed it. Blastoise, Rapid Spinner, bulky water type, no reliable recovery, however. Typically runs in Oras RU, ran stuff like Skull, Foresight, Rapid Spin, Toxic, can run Ice Beam, has decent coverage. Aura Sphere and Dark Pulse, but I don't know what he'll actually bring. Very passive, just because you can wear it down with stuff like Toxic and everything. I mean, it can run Rest, Sleep, Talk or something, but other than that, not too threatening. My glasses are horrible and I hate them. He has a Rhydon. I don't think I've ever talked about Rhydon on the channel before, which is really interesting. Rhydon, very bulky with Evilite, even though that special defense is still kind of trash. If you invested in it enough, you're going to be able to take a hit or two. Has access to Lightning Rod, does not have access to Solid Rock, however, or it'd probably be higher than Rhyperior. 2-4 times weaknesses, low special defense, make it very kind of meh, in all honesty. I didn't know he had a Rhydon. Why is Rhydon on there? And if anything update it. So I don't know why he has Rhydon. Let's find out, shall we? That's Discord. Trades and free agents. Why isn't it working? Find. Oh, okay, so the thing wasn't updated for the longest. Oh god. Well, he hasn't missed He had missed Magis, but he has Rhydon now. Which is an issue. Pretty sure. For week 3, he has base 40 speed. That's a problem. Let's do some quick calcs. So we're gonna get some live team building here. God, I thought he had Miss Magis. I planned so hard for Miss Magis. Let's put this on there. And let's type in this. Oh, maybe I don't need to be afraid. Whew. I don't think I need to be afraid. Alright, so it's not too big of an issue. I do have ways to kind of handle it. Although, I'm gonna have to be careful now. Alright, well, let me try one more thing. Let me calc one more thing and just make sure. We'll type in this. That I'm not letting y'all see yet. But I'll talk about these calcs in a minute. So Rhydon, very bulky, like I said, very slow, has 40 base speed. Can run double dance, can run bulky stealth rock setter. Can have access to earthquake, rock slide as dual coverage, has I'll be okay. Yeah, I'll be okay against it. Has stuff like Mega Horn and Ice Punch as coverage to handle some things. Swords Edge, Rock Polish, Stealth Rock. I'm not too worried about it. It also has no reliable recovery and has to rely on that Eviolite to really be bulky. Just rubbing myself, because that's what people do nowadays, I guess. I do have ways to handle it, yeah. I think I'll be fine. So, now that I've changed that, Rapidash, somehow a threat. Fire type, usually runs physically offensive, has stuff like Flare Blitz, Drill Run, Mega Horn, Wild Charge. Support moves, you see Morning Sun plus Sunny Day sometimes. You see Will-O-Wisp, has Flame Charge, can do all kind of crazy stuff. Kind of actually pretty difficult for my team to handle. Life Orb Flare Blitz is hitting hard, especially since my water type, which you'd think we'd be able to switch in, is neutral, but he has Wild Charge anyway, and Draw Run anyway, so yeah, gonna have to watch out for that one. Mega Pidgeot. Look at Glasswings over here being innovative with that Mega Pidgeot. 100% accurate Hurricanes. Not excited about that. 30% chance to confuse. However, it has a very low very small move pool. Huh. Now I'm kind of worried about this thing. Does he beat my team? I think I can beat it. Because I was just talking about, I forgot about workup. I forgot about a lot of stuff during building this team. I forgot about the workup set, workup Hurricane, Refresh, and Roost. But I don't think that's very an issue. It has access to U-Turn, it has access to Heat Wave as coverage. Not a lot of coverage, but it doesn't really need too much because it's 135 base special attack with unmissable Hurricane, so yeah. That also means if it faces my Aerodactyl that my Stone Edge will hit. Guaranteed. Cobalion. Cobalion. You have proved to be my nuisance in the past. Has access to Swords Dance and Rock Polish as well as Calm Mind. Can be a booster, can be a Stealth Rock Setter, can be all kind of stuff. Its offenses are actually pretty low at base 90, so it needs that boost to actually start being scary. Fighting Steel coverage is great coverage. It hits almost everything on my team. I mean, depending on if it's physical or special, creates a nuisance, but it's outsped by my Absol, my Aerodactyl, and speed ties with my Infernape, so we're going to have to watch out for that. Shouldn't come, do some work. Who knows? Its low special defense is usually a big negative for it, just because you can take advantage of it. Has a high physical defense stat. And, yeah, can run T-Wave, like I said, Volt Switch for initiative, very fast. Overall, he does have a fast team. He has a Shaman. Shaman, another big old threat that we're used to. Seed Flare, 40% chance to drop you special defense by 2, and now you no longer resist that move. Very threatening. Has access to stuff like Psychic, Air Slash, Dazzling Gleam, and Earth Power as coverage moves, as well as HP Fire. Can run Swords Dance. Can run Leech Seed with Sub Seed, which would be annoying for my team. Can run Toxic, I guess. Can run all kinds of stuff. Doesn't matter. We have an immunity, thank God. Base 100 across the board, very bulky, very hard to beat. Synthesis is an issue too, and it also has access to Healing Wish. Electrode is super fast and electric type, which my team is not the best up against, especially since it has coverage for some of my resistance to electric. Piloswine kind of easily handles it though. I have all kinds of things that kind of resist some of its stuff. I mean, he does have access to Signal Beam and Volt Switch and stuff, but overall, I'm not too scared of it. I mean, that Blistering Speed is probably the big thing it's got going for it. Can easily run Modest against my team with Life Orb. Other than that, I mean, maybe a Rain Dance lead, but he doesn't know Rain Dancers that really take advantage of it, other than Rain Dish. Mega Blastoise. And lastly, we have Crawdont, an amazing, deadly wall breaker. Very slow, only capping out at 229 speed. Outsped by damn near everything on my team. Water Dark type with adaptability is just so hard to switch into. I had to get creative to kind of beat this. I feel like. But overall, I mean, it can Swords Dance, it can Dragon Dance, but outside of that, it can't really do too much. So that's the team. Or that's his team. It's a very fast team. And what isn't fast is a pretty good wall breaker or very bulky. So, planning for this team. I thought I was going to go my standard bulky offense route or my standard balance route while building this team. I thought I might go hyper offense with stuff like Infernape and Aerodactyl and Absol and all kinds of stuff. And maybe use Trick Room to kind of like counter all that speed that he's got. But as I was building the team, I realized how threatening everything he has. It's like his team was made to take on my team. And it's very hard to beat his team, so I'm going to have to be a bad person this week. And if I was in the spot I was at 1 and 2, I probably wouldn't do this. But we're going to have to run stall against him. And just stall him out and beat him. I mean, if I had done better against Mace Master, and if I had not gotten flinched last week and continued to play right later that match versus Keba, maybe we wouldn't be in here. If I was 3-0, I'd probably be running HO. I'd probably be running hyper offense, and I would not care if I lost. But I cannot be losing games right now. I need to be in a good spot. So I'm sorry, Glasswings, but we are bringing stall to beat you. So let's get into the team. First thing we have is our Empoleon with Shukaberry. Shukaberry's there, I guess, now for Rhydon. Again, nothing on the scene was edited until nothing on the scene was edited once I found out Rhydon. I was checking calcs against Clefable and Tangela. But we are running stall. We have a Rest Tox Skull, Toxic, and Polion. This is here to deal with his Latios to an extent. If it's Subcalm Mind, then we have answers to that later down the road. But if it's a regular Latios, I can Toxic it and just Rest Talk away. I handle Pidgeot very well. That Stall Breaker set might be an issue, but I can Toxic it and I can outstall its refreshes. I can scald it, I can just wear it down. His Rhydon, I mean, if it's +2 might be an issue, and I kind of want to calc what a Rhydon does to this. There's Empoleon. Great. So if he gets it to +2, he's going to be a big threat. Yeah, I can live in Earthquake with this, thank God. And Skull 100% knocks it out. I mean, it's this. If he's adamant, that's a problem. But like, I don't know if he'll run a lot of speed. I mean, he doesn't have a lot of reason to. And I'm running a 48 speed EVs just to make sure I have speed, that kind of thing. These kind of things. So there's that. Rhydon's gonna be an issue, I already know. Swords Dance with 3 attacks is just scary, but I have things to handle it. Calc some stuff. But again, I'm at it. Hopefully. Like I said, he doesn't need a lot of speed with some of his slower mons. Crawdaunt and Rhydon only really want to speed creep the base 60s because everything else could easily just outrun it. So I have a bunch of speed in all my 3 base 60s you see here. Tangela and Clefable all are running speed to try and avoid being speed crapped and being able to take out Crawdaunt and Rhydon, no problem. Or not be outsped by them. But this is my answer, mainly my answer to make a Pidgeot, Latios, and can beat Blastoise 1v1. I also handle Sylveon very well, and that Sugar Berry lets me handle... If Rhydon tries to come in and set up on me, or beat me, I take an Earthquake with the Sugar Berry from high amount. If he's adamant at +2, I have a good chance to live it. Unless he's Life Orb. If he's Life Orb, then we're in a whole different zone. I'm going to have to really... I have other answers to it down the road, and that's what I'm going to have to rely on. Now I'm scared. Anyway. Like I said, so those are my ones I'm hoping to beat. Rest Talk, just to stay healthy. I mean, spoiler, I do have Wish on Clefable to keep some stuff healthy, but I won't be able to wish up everything, so it's nice to have Rest Sleep Talk on this to easily just wear down Sylveon, Blastoise, Pidgeot, and maybe Latios. So, Nidoking is a threat. We have our Assault Vest for Uniclus with a bunch of HP, max Spit F. This was the point after this. It's like after I built my 3rd mon, I was like, I'm gonna have to run Stall. I built a Hyper Offense team too. I think I deleted it, but I have a Hyper Offense team too, in case I change my mind in the next few minutes. Luckily we have Energy Ball on there, so I don't have to change this set either. Wow. I don't expect this to be used against Rhydon because I do expect him to have Mega Horn. Let's check it first. Check it though for Uniclus. He won't even need to run it. Mega Horn. If I am 144 and 112, if he's adamant, he does not knock me out from full, and there's no way Energy Ball doesn't kill him. Energy Ball is mainly there for the Blastoise, because I can beat Blastoise 1v1, although I don't want to use this to beat Blastoise because he can have Toxic, this beats Latios, this beats can help handle Sylveon. This handles his Nidoking more than anything. I swear to God, I almost brought Defensive Hunter again. I need to bring it. I should have brought it. Just because Hunter can take Earth Power and Sludge Wave and Ice Beams, which I expect him to run. But I also expect him to run Shadow Ball. So I definitely expect to see Shadow Ball here. If he runs Mega Horn, he runs Mega Horn, and then he's walled by Haunter for whatever reason. But I'm also able to handle it better with other Mon. Where I'll be able to catch him with Empoleon. But I think I take a Life Orb Mega Horn. I think I calc that. I can handle Cobalion, a set of Cobalion, decently well. Psychic is going to hurt it. If it's Subcalm Mind, God forbid, we're gonna be in a little bit of chaos. But again, if it's Subcalm Mind, I should be able to beat it with this, unless he's like Rest. but he shouldn't, because then just leaves him with one move. But I can wear him down with this. I'm max for def, and if he sub Calm Mind, then he doesn't have hit about Ghost, and if he does, then he does his coverage, and then something else can beat it, etc., 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 etc. Sub Calm Mind is not too big of a threat, but it can be if he, if he all it's down to is like, I don't know, melting. Anyway, moving on. Psychic and Psyshock. Why do I have both? Because while I'm just now thinking of Calm Mind Latios and Calm Mind Cobalion, don't you fret, I thought about Calm Mind Sylveon. Psyshock hits Sylveon harder in case I need it to. I have Psychic so I can hit Cobalion harder because I don't want to risk Focus Blast because it's Focus Blast. God forbid. And then I have a better chance. I think I Oko Nidoking, or I Oko Nidoking with just a little bit of damage with no special attack investment. Signal Beam is there for the Latios and the Crawdont and the Shaman. Very good coverage, and an Energy Ball was there for mainly Blastoise and Crawdont because it hits Crawdont harder than Signal Beam would. But now that I know he has Rhydon, I'm not scared of Mismagius. Mismagius I was kind of afraid of because sub Nasty Plot. I'm afraid of sub everything just because I'm running Stall. It's gonna be a long battle. But I have Energy Ball there, which now destroys Rhydon, which beats Crawdont. So there's that. EVs are just maximized to not get, I think I avoid a 3-hit KO from Nidoking's Shadow Ball. I believe that's what it was. I haven't touched this team in so long. But this is also here to handle most forms of Cobalion. Mainly special. But I can't take a physical hit or two if it's SD. So there's that. So next, Shaman. We ran it last time. We are going to run it again. Sap Super Miltank, Earthquake, Miltank, Body Slam, and Stealth Rock. Remember when I said I was afraid of a sub Cobalion? So here's the thing with this, and spoiler alert, Unworkable Fable. Between the two of them, his Calm Mind Cobalion, even if it's 3 attacks, cannot beat both of them. Why? If it's sub and he's like max HP, Earthquake 100% breaks the sub. Or if it's no matter what, Earthquake breaks the sub and I can beat it down if it has no special attack investment with this. Or if it has special attack investment with this, I can. I am so tired. I can Earthquake this. If he's I swear this is the only edit I made, and I made it 10 minutes ago. If he's speedy, okay, there you go. Because I'm positive if he's Calm Mind, he's bringing max HP. If he's max HP, I can break his sub with Earthquake. If he's not running speed and he's running max defense, then he can't really touch Clefable, and Clefable walls better, and etc. etc. I'm just tired. I'm just gonna go to bed. Forever. I outspeed a uninvested Cobalion, by the way. I think. Probably not. I have been so out of my game. I do. Uninvested Cobalion does not outspeed me. Blah blah blah. This is my Stealth Rock setter. Blah blah blah. Well, Shaman to the end of time. Blah blah blah. I wanted Heal Bell, but I needed Earthquake. Blah blah blah. And not afraid of Mismagius anymore. Thank God. And was this for anything else? I can take hits from the Electrode and now fire back EQ. That's it. So next we have Tanglove. This is my Crawdont counter, as well as my physical Cobalion counter, as well as I don't remember. Again, running speed to try and make sure Crawdont does not outspeed me, or Sylveon with no speed does not outspeed me, or Rhydon, blah blah blah. So tired, want to go to bed, but I can't. I'm not going to bed till later because I gotta fight Glass Wings, and I gotta record. And I'm gonna drink some Mountain Dew. This team just exhausts me. I'm not looking forward to using this team, but I have to. Forms a Regenerator Core with the Reuniclus, Leech Seed, and Synthesis to stay healthy and just overall just beat stuff down. HP Fire and Giga Drain. Shaman can be an issue to this, and Wallet if it's bulky enough to take on HP Fires. But I have a Miltank, so I don't care. Giga Drain beats Rhydon, helps take on Blastoise, beats down Crawdont, just straight up destroys it. and gives Nidoking less of a reason to automatically switch in, and HP Fire is there for Kawalian. I just maximize defense so I can take things on better, and hopefully I can start wearing stuff down with Leech Seed. So sorry, Glass Wings. Sylveon could be an issue this match if it's Wish Pass, but I can stall that out, I hope. Next we have Silvally Dragon, because at this point I realize I don't have a freaking counter to Rapidash. So we have our Silvally Dragon here. Multi-attack, which is Dragon, helps take hits a lot of stuff. It hits Latios, so I'm not set up fodder for that Latios. I mean, if I don't see a Rapidash, and I don't see, and if I don't see Shaman, no matter what, this thing is completely worthless, because this can also kind of handle Shaman a little tiny bit if it's not Dazzling Gleam and get off a little damage. I have Parting Shot, which is going to be nice to help wall stuff and lower special attack and attack by one stage and switch out. Toxic is going to be so nice. Toxic stuff like Sylveon, if it does not have Heal Bell, would be really nice. Iron Head hit the Sylveon, and now the Rhydon super effectively. And then that's it. I have enough speed to outspeed max speed Sylveon and uninvested Shaman. And by extension, high speed Blastoise, max speed Rhydon, Cardon, etc. All honesty, I kind of don't really expect. I might be able to outspeed Nidoking too, because I don't really expect him to run all that much speed, because this basically outspeeds this. Would outspeed it anyway. So there's that, and then I do the rest into defense and HP to help take on Rapidash better, because I will take almost any hit. If he wants to Will-O-Wisp me, that's fine. I can Toxic him in return. And then Parting Shot, and then kind of take it on better with some other stuff. And then finally we have Calm Mind, Clefable. Of course we do. Oh, I have 160 defense. I can take a little bit better hits. I have 44 special defense, which means that no special attack, Cobalian's Flash Cannon will not 2KO me. 49.3 max. Which means I can unaware wall his Calm Mind set and Calm Mind up myself, because Calm Mind Clefable kinda rips him apart once I kill Nidoking, either with Chocoberry Scald or just wear him down thanks to Reuniclus, which will be nice. Once that thing's dead, he really has no way to really beat this thing down other than Cobalion. He has some ways, but I don't expect him to run a lot of speed on Cardon. Just don't, and I can Moonblast that. I mean, Shaman, but he can lower my special defense all he wants, but it won't affect me. And I can keep Calm Minding up in return, and I can stall him out of C-Flares. I have Wish Protect, which keeps Silvally healthy, which can help keep some other stuff healthy as I get him in. I have the Regenerator Core, which regenerates itself. I have Synthesis on Tangela. I have no recovery on Silvally, so Silvally is really going to need that Wish Protect help. And then Holy Hun has Rest Sleep Talk. Maximizing HP and defense with that speed to avoid Crawdon and stuff. And then the Spadef. If he's Jolly Rhydon, he doesn't 2KO me with Earthquake, which is nice. Potentially Wish Protect up against that. So that's that. 29 minutes. Good God. Sorry, Glasswing. Sorry, everyone that's gonna be mad. Not really sorry, because I need to win, but what are you gonna do? When you're 1-2, your back's against the wall, and you kind of got to make playoffs. You got to do some things. Yeah, we might be making some transactions soon. Have a good day, and peace out.